It is February 25th, 2026, part 2. Yeah. We had part 1 earlier. God bless all of you guys. God is within us, all around us. I appreciate all your comments, all your perspectives, and all your love. And I'm so happy to be here with all you guys. So let's start this. I was on earlier. We were on earlier today. And here we go again. So this is really all there is. You have to see it like this. There's nothing really going on. Okay. Everything that trauma and everything that's going on, it's already in the past. Okay. So what you see is what you get. Yeah. People will think that there's something beyond this. There's something like magical. Something like tangent that we can't get to. Example, like God. Or, I don't know, just something very, like another galaxy, abstract. It's really all just an illusion. As if you have to get somewhere for your life to complete. Okay. So the oxymoron would be that you think that we have to like get somewhere outside, but we're already here. So God is already here. Everything is already right here. Okay. So when we start we're always looking outside of us, but it's actually when we start looking inside of us, this is when we start to find God and discover what life is all about. Yeah. There's something in us that doesn't change. we want to find this thing that doesn't change. So God made this invisible. Okay, you can't really see your thoughts. You can't really see your emotions. Okay, but we talk about them all the time. This thought of I. Yeah. People are so caught up in this thought of I, they don't care about you. Or really most of society. Because most people's thoughts inside of their heads, it's just about themselves. So, simply that. And you, again, like I said, you can't see your thoughts. You don't see your emotions. But they run in people's lives, like they run in it. And they overrun people's lives. The life that's inside of you, you don't see this life. You don't see the life in other people. You don't see the life in the air. Okay. You don't see the life in the ant. Okay. If your dog dies or someone you know dies, you don't see the life go out of them. So this whole phenomena with God, this whole phenomena with life is we cannot see. We can't actually see this life. If you close your eyes, what are you seeing? So this invisible thing that's life, that all is God, you can't actually see it. You can't see your emotions. You can't see your thoughts. You believe your ideas. You believe your emotions. But you don't believe in God. You believed in Santa Claus, but you don't believe in Jesus. Hello, Midwest Mike. Yeah, the beard's on full throttle. Let me know about you guys. What's going on with you, Mike, Midwest Mike? Do you have a beard? We're going to be in here for an hour. It's been 10 minutes. I love all you guys. We have the free course at fiz.guru. fiz.guru. And we have the paid course at fiz.guru. There's nothing outside of this. Okay. It's like the ultimate mind F. Because we like to think that there's something outside of this. It's just more life. There's really nothing outside of this. Just more of who you are, the feel of who you are. And you really notice this between your thoughts. So there's some duration between your thoughts, where there's no thoughts going on. And you can see that clearly visible. This is the real you. When you slow down your breath, pretty much all your actions, when you slow down your heart rate, your breath, your thoughts actually slow down in frequency. Hello, Emmanuel. Hello, Maurice Van Amers. The Caribbean, Aruba. Yeah, I'm gonna be going this year, and probably gonna be starting locally in the next couple months. Yeah, so probably 3/4 to the end of this year, I'm gonna be going around to other places. Yeah. I think might be going to the Amazon. It depends if I go with somebody to that. And I don't know the other one, so I can't say. I want it to be a surprise, right? Yeah. I did think that the ball was going to be rolling with my body more so, like a month ago, almost 2 months now. And some other stuff happened that wasn't really on, my plate. Not really because of me. So other stuff was basically supposed to happen. But that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. And I should be on here tomorrow at 7 a.m. Yeah, and it's really so beautiful when you notice that you aren't the thoughts. When you create some distance between them, you and your ideas. When you when you realize God. And realizing it would be feeling the love. Yeah. the happiness. It's really the same as feeling alive. Yeah. It's you are life, so feeling alive is the epitome. Yeah. And it's just so funny. Yeah. Because this is it. This is what we're actually supposed to recognize. Yeah. And most people's minds are going crazy. And the more that we actually slow down, we get to feel this aliveliness. And there's so many words that they really mean the same thing. If you were to drop all words, what would be left? Yeah. It's great, again, because a lot of words, they confuse a lot of people, but it's really just feeling alive and feeling God. Yeah. I mean, there's so many words, but they kind of all go back. There's no word to feel alive. I can't give you that command for you to experience this. Yeah. But it's your true essence, and only you can become aware of it. Yeah. Because the time that you're aware of it is it has to be aware. It's not gonna, if you're not aware, then you won't know, you won't feel it. And all of this is just the feeling of aliveliness. Everything outside of you. Amazon from South America is not like the Everglades. I didn't, yeah, it's not like the Everglades. Yeah. Everglades is kind of like a swamp. Yeah, Ecuador. Well, somebody wanted to go, so yeah, we might end up going just for a short time. 20 minutes feels way longer. Hello, Luez. Hello, to be continued. You had a bad situation earlier? If you want to talk about it, we can. I'm sorry about that. Hello, LA Friday. And it's, again, when we become aware of the space, the duration between our thoughts, okay, where there's no thoughts going on. Because when we go to sleep, where are you? Where are your thoughts? The thought of me, the thought of who am I? Because when you're sleeping, this is the real you. You're not thinking in your dreams. We all pretty much have similar dreams. You're kind of like in third person, usually, right? In your dreams, you're third person. But it's not like how it is when right here, you're kind of like in first person, and you can think, you're thinking. But you're not thinking when you're dreaming and sleeping. So the real you is actually this non-thinking state. And it's the story of creation is to realize where you come from. The non-thinking state. Hello, Vendetta. Yeah, arguing with your brother. I mean, yeah. Sometimes they just don't listen at all. And it's usually out of nothing. Literally nothing. So Tarzan in psychosis. Yeah. Thank you. I offered to buy him my mom a double cheeseburger. Sounds pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I know what you mean. Yeah, I've had a similar situation where it doesn't even matter, but my brother like seen one of my ex-girlfriends, and well, yeah, the stream crashes. I'll wait for you guys to come back in. I'll wait. Let me know if you guys get back in here. I got half the stuff. Okay, we're back. So LA Friday, you try to use the space. I don't know if you've been in here before. Yeah, so let me know if you've been in here before, LA Friday. And yeah, so all of our thoughts, they are a react. They are reactivity. Yeah. Most people, they are stuck in a program to react a certain way. Did you catch that? Street. I'm sorry, Captain Rocket. Daniel, he says he doesn't care, as in he doesn't care what you think about it. That's probably what he means. Yeah. Worked on yourself. Yeah, and trust me, I had a lot of situations in my life where whatever, people tried making me angry or I had to fight with people. But I just learned through the experience. Yeah. Most of the time it's not worth fighting at all. Yeah. Most of the time it's not worth fighting at all. And yeah. Like, what I learned through the experience is what we talk about most of the time. But the other thing is just get away from these people. You don't have owed tribute to anybody or any person. Yeah. I like what you were saying about dreams. My dreams are like movies. Yeah, the last couple of months I've had the craziest dreams of my life. I had probably the best dream of the most craziest dreams. But I'm not really too fascinated about them. But there was one the other day. It was probably the best dream of my life. Well, not reacting when somebody's trying to get a rise out of me. And everybody's even though it doesn't seem like it, your mother, your grandma, the news, everybody's trying to get a rise out of you. Everything is trying to get a rise out of you. That's why you just gotta like not even pay attention to all of that. Yeah. In a way, you're like in your own world, but it's just all one world. God literally sets that up so people react. Yeah, like the whole world is always like reacting. And I don't know, like YouTube definitely like switched up their stuff. It's doesn't really matter. But I know like it just doesn't make sense. But I guess it does. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we have the free techniques at fiz.guru. Just the free course. Being here with me. And then we have the paid course. It really doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Yeah. Not even to a degree what you think when that goes away. Because there's no thinking. That's when you feel this aliveliness. Yeah, it's when you feel your best. It's always on. Yeah. We're just thinking too much. And it's such a blessing. It's like such a breakthrough. Yeah, when you see that, oh, I don't have to think. I'm actually not my ideas. A dark circus, nice. Yeah. Why are dreams a very sketchy subject? My dream, basically, I went into this hospital. It's really quick, so we can do it. I went into this hospital because there was something like wrong with me, and like this whole thing was like an underground club. Like, and I was dancing in there. I was making music in there, and it just turned out everyone was like throwing a party. And like I was really there. Yeah. And I was there to the end of it. And it was just like pure, like almost like pure bliss. Everyone was happy. And yet they were like, it was like a hospital. They were like healing people, like kind of like a hospital. It was, yeah. But kind of like, it was like a club. Yeah. So. Yeah. The thing is like dreams. I just know this is what's real. Actually, when there's no dream is when you're well, you're free when there's no dream going on. Yeah. So no matter what my dream, because my body's messed up. Yeah, it's actually better not to have dreams. Like, yeah. That being said, I mean, having a dream here and there is not the end of the world. But when you become enlightened, you're really not going to have dreams. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. So. Yeah, well, I guess maybe we'll just end it there then. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've been in here for like 36 minutes. So I'll be here tomorrow at 7 a.m. Yeah. Why is that, Stacey Harrison? Because dreams are usually unsolved conflicts in your day-to-day life. That's really what they are. There's many depths and layers to the dreams. But I even experienced this too, like just all of my dreams, even before I got messed up, I would see the dream, And then I would wake up and it would just be something that happened in the last couple of days. So, yeah, it wasn't anything magnificent either. The dreams, they're really, usually people are dreaming because they have stress. So if you sleep without so when you dream, all kind of stuff is usually going on, for the better or worse. They're disturbing your sleep. So that's why, Stacey Harrison. Yeah. That's why. When you sleep without a dream, you're gonna sleep more deeply. It takes more energy. Yeah, and it's too much of crap coming out in the news. So, yeah. And again, the dreams for most people, nightmares, they're fear that they have in real life. So, in fact, there came to a point, again, my body's messed up, but there came to a point even before, when I was like 21, 20, I just didn't even care about dreams. Because they never really meant or held any value to me. Just, yeah. Thank you, Midwest Mike. LA Friday. Well, yeah, dreams can fool you too. That's one of the depths and layers. I don't personally know anybody that's happened to, but yeah, I mean, there's that whole depth. Yeah. You dream random things. It could be something that you've seen that you just might have forgot about recently. Yeah, yeah, Daniel, that's exactly what it's telling you, not to get distracted. I went through periods of my life where I stopped dreaming. You were more stressed. Yeah, I mean, maybe you were. Yeah, it's not the end all do all if you have dreams, but yeah. I know people really like dreams, and I don't want to like pop any bubbles. To me, it's just they've never had, like, you can get a premonition for sure in a dream, but yeah, again, it's usually unresolved conflict that's happening when you're dreaming. So it's a fantasy. Yeah. It's a fantasy. It's yeah, but your dreams are returning. Yeah, what are your dreams about? Well, yeah, Stacey Harrison, your brain is always active. It, just because it's alive doesn't mean that it's always thinking. So some people will say, oh, it's impossible not to have a thought. No, your brain, yes, your brain can always be active, but you can actually not have any thoughts at all. And you do when you're dreaming, there's really no thoughts going on. You're in the dream. And when you aren't dreaming, there's no thoughts going on. But you can be awake when you're sleeping without the thoughts. It's very hard to do. It's not, yeah. But it is true because you are there. Yeah. So that's the real you. The real you when you're asleep is the same you when you're up. No, I mean it makes perfect sense, Stacey Harrison. I know, yeah. Demons aren't running the show. That's just what the demons want you to think. Yeah, that's true, Vipson, GG. But I mean, I don't know I've never heard of it, like personally. Yeah. No. For someone to have like crazy dreams like that, which would be kind of like nightmares, there would probably be a nightmare in their life. Something they have to change in their real life. I've never ran like a wolf. Hello from North Wales. Yeah, Nico Lays. Yeah, that's true too. You don't really like it. Exactly. You don't. Most of the dreams we have, we don't really like. I mean, most of the ones I have, I don't really like. Well, that being said, like, that's how it used to be. Like when I have dreams or what you would call nightmares, I recognize that I am aware. I'm awareness. So just as I am now, right now, what we're talking about. So in the dreams and the nightmare, I'm just seeing whatever's going on. It's not really doesn't really have that scaring effect on me. And there's been monsters, a lot of like monsters and stuff because my body's starving. So yeah. Yeah, of course you can, Dave Brittle. You can actually go to the astral world when you sleep. It's most people can't control it. It's a practice and it's been whatever you can say hidden. But now in our reality, what we came to experience is the possibility to be aware in our dream, control them, and ultimately go to the astral world. Yeah, you definitely have moments without thinking. What hobbies do I have? Honestly, I don't even like have hobbies anymore. Yeah. My life is just about serving the Lord, and it's not that I don't want to do other things. Don't get it twisted. It's just like, yeah, I can go hang out with a friend, or I mean, I could do anything. But when I'm hanging out with a friend, I just always feel like I want to serve the Lord. Yeah, I could hang out with my friend. And it's just usually like BSing, just like BS. That's what everybody does when they usually just BS with their friends. I'm not trying the BS, you know. And I just, anytime I'm with a friend, I feel like I could be helping people. So I want to help people to the max. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can meet people probably. Yeah, you can meet people. I've never done anything violent in any of my dreams, Dave Brittle. Yeah, see, I've never had a dream where I fought somebody or done anything like evil in any of my dreams. Which you, hello, Spartacus. No, I've never tried that. Mick Lego. We're not changing the arguments. I mean, we're always talking about everything, and this is all about the Lord. So you guys recognize this space. Amen. Thank you all for being alive, for being here. I appreciate all you guys. Everything on this planet. Yeah. But I'm going to be getting out of here. No, I'd actually like pottery, to be honest. That's actually a really good suggestion. I tried actually getting some of my own clay, but you kind of like need a kiln to do a heat source for that. So I tried like getting some stuff you could order like online. Yeah. And it didn't work out. Yeah, astral projection, it's real hard to recognize and control. You basically have to be in close to enlightenment, close to knowing God. You don't remember dreams of your deep sleep? That's because I don't believe you're having dreams. There's nothing to remember. But yeah, some of my dreams end at perfect time. Like, in fact, they all do. I mean, I've had that scenario that you're talking about, David Brittle. But lately, if any dreams, they've been ending right on point. Who's the Lord? All of life, this living a liveliness in the air. In this living a liveliness that's in the air, you can feel this. Yeah. It's the same thing that's actually inside of you. And thinking and creates a divider so you don't feel this because you're thinking and not feeling. But I'm going to get out of here. I thank you all for being in here. God bless you, all you guys, the whole planet. Yeah. I'll be on here tomorrow. I'm going on 7 a.m. in the mornings, Eastern Standard Time, and 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and in the morning. Yeah. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, Daniel. Vipson. May you all feel this life. Give your love to the Lord. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya.